The Negev Desert is a land of extremes, from scorching sunlight to brutal winter winds. But for Firial Abu Nadi, it is this very wind that cleared the way for her to become a certified nurse and a model for what Ben-Gurion University of the Negev stands for. Firial is one of more than 120,000 Bedouin living among the sandy hills of the Negev Desert. Once a nomadic people, the Bedouin have since been forced to adapt to a world of borders and fences. For some, the changes have not come easily. Unemployment and poverty have broken the traditional ties that hold their culture together. But now, there is new hope on the horizon. Located in the heart of the desert, Ben-Gurion University of the Negev has committed itself to helping the Bedouin community. The university's 5 faculties and countless academic centers have earned an international reputation for their innovative research and award-winning faculty. The university is actively developing programs that encourage young Bedouin students and address the needs of the community. Firial was one of the first Bedouin girls to apply to the university. Graduating with an academic degree in nursing was not easy. She's now earning her master's in epidemiology while working as the head nurse of family care in the village of Hura. Firial is a role model for many young Bedouin girls, which makes her very happy.
I'm sure that my exit from my tribe gave other girls a green light to go to school. I especially hear mothers of little girls say, "Yes, Firial, you studied out and you still live at home, and we ask you many questions, and you give us the right answers. You help us a lot and guide us about health, rights, and about general issues. You talk to us, and that gives us something."
Recognizing the unique difficulties of Bedouin students like Firial, the university created the Center for Bedouin Studies and Development in 1998. For Dr. Ismail Abu Saad, founding director of the center, this was a dream come true.
Within a short time, 4 years, we have started, witnessing the changes within the Bedouin community when it comes to the number of teachers, when it comes to the number of social workers, when it comes to number of nurses. By this year, for instance, we have 20 women doing their masters, which is, 4 years it was 0. So we could see by our efforts and by what we are, doing, we're helping the community to help itself.
The key to the university's success has been working with local high schools to identify and encourage promising young students.
These are going to be future students. They are in the 12th grade in sciences, and some of them are planning to come and study at the university.
Every Friday, select Bedouin high school students come to the university and participate in 3 different programs. Medical cadets, the medical professions, buds of science in basic sciences, and the path to success for general studies. These 3 projects provide academic enrichment in a variety of subjects, including math, physics, English, and Hebrew grammar. But the programs are about much more than hands-on laboratory experience. They're about broadening horizons and creating hope. Miyasar Abu Saad decided she wanted to be a doctor or pharmacist while participating in the medical enrichment program. Thanks to the help of the Bedouin Center, she's now a first-year student in the Department of Chemistry, with plans to go far.
I wanted to be a medical doctor, but I wasn't accepted this year because I was too young and my psychometric exam scores weren't high enough. Maybe in 2 years I'll try again and transfer to the medical school or to the School of Pharmacology. And if not, I'll continue studying chemistry and become a chemist.
Once students are accepted to the university, the Bedouin Center helps them find their way, helping fill out forms, offering tutoring assistance, counseling advice, and Ismail, who is always available to help.
Iman is from unrecognized town. It's her last year, actually. She's teaching this year. She's fourth year. She's doing her high school certificate and also taking a few courses to improve her GPA in order to maybe one day she will start graduate studies.
It is almost the duty of all girls here to go out and study. Who can improve the lives of the Bedouins? The Bedouins themselves. It is not right to bring someone from the outside. Education can improve our lives and help our children so that they won't encounter the difficulties that we have gone through.
The center also raises awareness about Bedouin society by initiating and publishing research projects that address the needs of the community. This includes organizing academic conferences, including the first international conference on the future of indigenous peoples, with participants from around the world. And none of this would be possible without the generous support and vision of Robert Arno, former president of the American Associates of Ben-Gurion University and chairman emeritus of the Board of Governors.
I think it all started when I met Ismail about 5 years ago. And as a consequence of that meeting, I began to understand some of the problems of the Bedouins in the community. And 3 years ago, I pleaded passionately for a Bedouin center to be established at the university. But just prior to that, I met two Bedouin women in Ismail's office. These two Bedouin women came from unrecognized villages. No transportation, no electricity, no water. And they were in their second year of the university. I was so impressed with that I said to myself, I have to help these women.
The university's concern goes beyond its gates, from a mobile unit that brings health care to isolated communities to an interdisciplinary center that promotes women's health. Researchers are using innovative methods to reach out to the Bedouin community, creating health field kits for women and children, a newsletter in Arabic on women's concerns, and organizing health seminars in Arabic for the general public. The results are clear. The Bedouin community considers Ben-Gurion University of the Negev its natural home. Bedouin lecturers who might have otherwise left the Negev come back to teach and inspire the next generation.
Someone who is from the community and someone who's working in kind of like computer science and in the university, where actually people look at the university, especially the Bedouin society, is seen as some like kind of the gate, like the large or the big world. And for them, the university is actually closer to them because one of them is part of this institute. And now we are having almost all of these Bedouin students in the Israeli university are studying in Ben-Gurion University.
And home is where the heart is. Jihad and Saha met while they were both students at Ben-Gurion University.
For a traditional Bedouin society, it's very hard, even forbidden for a man and a woman to sit together and talk and exchange ideas. But the fact that there are many girls in the university and many boys in the same times, and other men also came to the university because it's a center place, so have a good opportunity to know each other and actually to have a better chance for good marriage and not arranged marriage. For example, we knew each other before we were in the university, but the fact that in the university we were able to meet and to talk.
We had the chance to meet some place that it's okay for everybody.
So it's
our society, I can't just go out and say, okay, I'm going to meet Jihad. So that was, okay, I can say, okay, I have a teacher who's going to teach me.
So it's another good aspect of being in the university, which is close to to like or actually is acting as a center for the Bedouin community.
Ben-Gurion University of the Negev, the natural home of the Bedouin community in Israel, creating hope for a brighter future.